The Journey Together format is finally here, and it has been a doozy, but I've been having a ton of fun playing all these new decks, and today we are going to play my favorite deck from the format, and that is Mamoswine EX.
I love the chase and the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want, and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no, I'm funded. Play the
What's going on, my beautiful people? I hope you guys are having a very wonderful day. Sorry that it's been a minute since my last video. We had people come visit us here in the UK, and you know, it just got busy, right? But we're not here to talk about that. We're here to talk about the beautiful Mamoswine EX with the Mammoth Hauler ability and the Rumbling March attack, bro. Mamoswine is probably my favorite card in the format right now, right? I'm not actually playing it IRL. I'm playing Goldango Dragapult IRL. But the fact that we have a stage 2 card that does 40 more damage for each stage 2 Pokemon on your bench, meaning if you have 4 on your bench, you're doing 340 damage, and its ability allows you to just search your deck for a Pokemon and reveal it and put it to your hand is incredible. And combining that with Pidgeot EX and the new Blaziken EX, man, it's just so overpowered. I absolutely love it. You know, I did do it with Garganacl, and you know, that was really fun too, but I just really enjoy Blaziken EX more. And honestly, it's just a little bit bulkier, right? The only problem is, like, if you just get trapped in the active, then that really sucks. But like I said, it's been a really fun deck, so let's get into some games and see how it plays. All right, here we are going second. We see a Monkey Dory in the active. Our opponent plays down a Nest Ball, and they grab Squawkabilly. All right, super interested to see what this deck is. I've seen a lot of, I want to say Brute Bonnet and Artralodon lately, but no, they do Carmine. We do see the Ancient Booster Capsule and the Perilous Jungle. All right, great thing about Mamoswine, it's just so beefy, bro. 340 HP is a massive number to hit. But our start's not that bad. We do have Arven in hand for TM Evo and Buddy-Buddy Poffin, so we can just go ahead and attach energy to the active Swinub and rock and roll from there. So, oh, it's a Gouging Fire deck. Bro, that's what I'm talking about. I love Gouging Fire. I'm sorry, I know, that was probably a little bit of an overreaction, but Gouging Fire is incredible, well within our one-hit KO range. But let's go ahead and play Arven, and we will grab Buddy-Buddy Poffin. We also need to check the deck, you know, make sure. We did prize one TM Evo, so thank God we got the other. But we have 2 Pidgeottos, 1 Piloswine, and, ooh, a Combusken in hand. All right, cool. So we'll call that good, and we'll go ahead and play down the Buddy-Buddy Poffin. I think I'll just go ahead and grab 1 Swinub, 1 Pidgey, and then I'll use the Nest Ball to grab the Torchic since we have the Combusken in hand. I think that's fair, right? But we'll go ahead and just play down the Torchic. Dude, very wonderful start. I love this. I'm actually, yeah. Ooh, actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to get some energy in the discard. I'm going to play the Earthen Vessel there and grab 2 energy in hand. This was just something, I was looking at my hand, I was like, our follow-up's not, like, exceptional. So, let's see what we can do here. We'll go ahead and TM Evo we'll do Swinub and Pidgey. Perfect. Let's grab 1 Pidgeotto there, and we will grab a Piloswine for, is it Piloswine or Pilo? I don't know. I'm going to say it the way that I want to say it, and bada boom, bada bing, man. We are cooking. Our opponent attaches Fire Energy and Dark Energy. They play Professor Sada, and they Ultra Ball away. Look like a Pokegear and some more energy. And they grab Roaring Moon EX. Okay, so, you know what? I wonder if they... Maybe they didn't have the Ultra Ball in hand. Maybe they got it when they Professor Sada. Because I was going to say, man, you Professor Sada before you got that in play? Kind of crazy. But they just pass. Okay. Dude, the best top deck ever. That's what I'm talking about. All right, let's go ahead and just play Jacq, and we will grab Pidgeot EX and Mamoswine. Yeah, I mean, hell, if we want to, we can just attack with the active and knock out, yeah, the active Swinub. That sounds fair? I feel like that's the thing to do. We can, yeah, you know what? That's just what we're going to do. We're going to grab the Rare Candy. We're going to go into Mamoswine EX here. I know that's probably not the right move, but looking at their bench, they're not going to knock us out right now without, you know, Roaring Moon EX. And for that, they need a Professor Sada, and they need, what, I think we just gave them another energy in the discard, which, I mean, like, isn't the greatest thing in the world. Don't get me wrong. But let's see how much energy they have. Okay, they have 2 energy in the discard. All right, and yeah, with no Dark Patch, though, ooh, bro, it's just so much harder to power it up. They do Sada Vitality onto the Roaring Moon and the Gouging Fire. So now the Gouging Fire is prepped, but Roaring Moon, man, I mean, if you don't do something about that, I'm just going to KO that next go-around. All right, they do play Secret Box, getting rid of Carmine, Pecharunt, and Ultra Ball. I really wonder how this deck is performing in this current format, because, I mean, Dark Patch was a massive loss. But I guess instead, you know, Professor Sada, you can still play that, and then you can still play, what is it, Janine's Secret Art? So, interesting. Whoa, dude, our opponent just went, ooh, what did our opponent grab there? Okay, grab Energy Switch, Oh, Ancient Booster Capsule, and oh wow, okay. Yeah, I gotta keep that in mind, man. Those energy switches, now that I think about it, I just have to be more careful. Because they, honestly, if they had enough energy switches, they could have just energy switched all the way to Roaring Moon and then KO'd Mamoswine EX. But no big deal. In fact, they didn't. So we can go ahead and play Earthen Vessel, get rid of TM Evo here, grab some more energy, and just attach one energy to the Piloswine. And this is the great thing about the Mammoth ability, right? So we can just go ahead and Pidgeot EX, or excuse me, we can quick search for the Mamoswine EX, and then we can use the Mammoth Hauler's ability to then grab the Blaziken, right? Like, isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy to think that we can do that? So let's see. We'll grab Blaziken EX here. Now, the one thing that does suck is we do not have... I think we are doing enough damage, right? We're doing 200 and... No, we're doing 300 damage. Bro, you love to see it. So let's go ahead and Mammoth Hauler. And I think I'm going to grab another... I don't know if Lux... Yeah, we can't play Luxray down right now. So we'll just grab another Swinub, right? Like... worst comes to worst, man. I think we'll be okay. And we can Seething Spirit onto the Mamoswine EX onto the bench and just go ahead and knock him out. 300 damage on the Gouging Fire. Bro, I'm telling you, you just roll into some massive knockouts, dude. Let's see what our two prizes are. We have Piloswine and a Buddy-Buddy Poffin. Fantastic. So, you know, if there's some reason we can't get the other Mamoswine out of the deck to then Rare Candy into that to then do 340 damage, yeah, well, I guess we'll be okay. But they do Sod of Vitality, so they're probably getting the knockout here, right? They got, I think they had Energy Switch. I don't think they used that yet, so all they have to do is Energy Switch to the Roaring Moon EX, and then instead of Frenzy Gouging, they can just Calamity Storm, get rid of the stadium. Oh, actually, I don't think they have to get rid of the stadium. I think they're doing just enough damage. Yeah, okay, they're doing 100 damage, so they can just knock us out. All they have to do is find a way to get an energy onto Roaring Moon EX. Our opponent plays Pokegear, and they fail the Pokegear, and they play Ultra Ball. Okay, so I guess they get rid of Squawkabilly and Perilous Jungle. So, I mean, they've got to be digging for the switch. Oh, okay, so they grab Petulant. All right, I feel like it's a little late to go into Petulant. Maybe? Because what Petulant does 6 damage, or puts 6 damage counters on me. So they need Brute Bonnet and Ancient Booster Capsule right now in order to even get me anywhere close to a knockout with Petulant. Actually, my math was wrong. They can play, so they played Night Stretcher. All they have to do is play, yeah, the Petulant down and Brute Bonnet and Ancient Booster Capsule. But no, they attach energy to the Gouging Fire and then retreat. Oh yeah, they're just gonna Heat Blast for 60. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I guess at that point, you know? But let's just go ahead and grab, yeah, just, I mean, watch how easy this is. Watch how this just rolls into another Stage 2 Pokemon. We'll go ahead and just grab Rare Candy. We could have used Arven for that too, but yeah, we can just Mammoth Hauler, grab ourselves another Mamoswine EX, if it's even in deck. Yeah, it's right there. And all we have to do is just Rare Candy into that bad boy. And dude, I mean, now we're doing, what, 340 damage? Correct me if I'm wrong. I mean, yeah, that is awesome. How can you not find that so cool? Down goes Gouging Fire EX, and we are taking down Professor Turo's and an Ultra Ball. All right, great. So, I mean, if we would have had that last turn, we could have just Turo'd up the Mamoswine and rock and rolled from there. But, dude, yeah, that is pretty cool to see. They are, of course, knocking us out here, but then we are responding with, you know, 2-prize KO on them. And even if they put Petulant in the active, you know, we would have just knocked that out. Yep, and there goes our opponent. They Calamity Storm for 100 damage, knocking out the Mamoswine EX. I would laugh here if they just conceded, because that happened like 2 games earlier. They would get the knockout, and then they just concede. You know, they just want to have the last lap. And here we go. We're not going to waste another second, dude. We're just going to knock him out. Rumbling March, 300 damage. Dude. Oh my god, what a doozy, bro. I love it. And we prized 1 Rare Candy. This deck is just so freaking overpowered right now. All right, here we are going second. We're playing Iono's Belly Bolt. Dude, I love that deck. I love this deck so much, but the only problem is, like, their problem, not our problem, is we are just far too bulky for them. I mean, that's like, I think as soon as they see our Swinub go down, they're going to be a little upset. But we do have a really good start here. We can go ahead and play Arven and grab Buddy-Buddy Poffin, and I feel like we already have TM Evo in hand. Yeah, we do. Okay, so we'll just toss one later on. But we'll go ahead and play the Buddy-Buddy Poffin, grab Swinub, and we do have a Pidgey in the active, but I'm going to throw a Pidgey down, and then we'll play Nest Ball. Nest Ball, I'm just going to go ahead and grab Torchic. Torchic, or actually I'm going to grab another Swinub. No, I kind of want a Torchic. No, I kind of want a Swinub. We're going to grab the Swinub, right? I mean, should I have done that? No, but I don't know, you know, what shenanigans they're going to play. You know, that'll screw me over. So, yeah, we're going to go ahead and just bada boom, bada bing. You know, I do have the Combusken in hand, too. I messed up. Yep, should have grabbed the Torchic. Uh-oh. Dude, I knew it. Second guessed myself. That was bad. So be it. Now, the thing that does suck is they are going to be able to knock out Pidgeot EX fairly easily. So, that's something I'm going to have to watch out for. But thank God for the 340 HP bulkiness of Mamoswine. Could you imagine playing Heroescape on that bad boy? Woo! Well, I mean, it's almost as bulky as the old Blissey. But our opponent does attach Lightning Energy to the active, and they just take the knockout. Okay, well, now our Luxray is active, which is really nice to see. But, alright. Hey, man. I get it, dude. If I can't do anything, that's what I'm shooting for. Yeah, ooh. Now, we do have another TM Evo. Here's what I'm going to do. Just to take a quick second, I'm going to go ahead and throw the Luxray down. I know that's probably not the smartest thing in the world for me to do, but we don't really have, like, many options here. So let me go ahead and retreat into the Swinub. And poor Swinub, we're just going to go ahead and attach energy here to you. And we are going to attach the TM Evo, and we are going to evolve our Piloswine and our Pidgeotto. Yeah, dude, I really don't like doing that, especially because we are so far behind on energy attachment right now. We wouldn't be if I would have picked, you know, the Torchic instead of the Swinub, and then they wouldn't have been able to one-hit KO the Combusken. But, hey, that's in the past, man. Let's see what they do. They have 7 cards in hand. They've got to have something here, you know, but they just play down the Wattrel, and there we go. Okay, they are playing the Ultra Ball, getting rid of 2 Lightning Energy, and I gotta assume they're gonna grab the old Belly Bolt here. I hope they have another Lightning Energy in their hand, so that way they can attach it to Wattrel, and then maybe if they do, you know, Ultra Ball for Kilowattrel, that would make more sense, right? Instead of going for Belly Bolt. I don't know what they have in their hand, but yeah, that would just make a little bit more sense to me. They do. They grab the Kilowattrel. They evolve into the Kilowattrel on the bench, and they don't attach. Oh my god, they attach energy to the active Tadbulb instead of the Kilowattrel. Ooh, yeah. All right, so this is definitely somebody that is trying this deck out for the first time. Kind of what it seems like. I don't want to make any assumptions, but the really good thing about this is we are getting the attack off and we're knocking out the Tadbulb, right? Because we can go ahead and just Mammoth Holler for Mamoswine EX. We have the Rare Candy in hand, so we can go ahead and just Rare Candy onto the active Swinub, attach Fighting Energy for turn, and then we can Pidgeot EX here for... I mean, like, if I wanted to, a Boss's Orders, I don't really want to do that, and I don't want an Iono. I kind of just want a Torchic. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like that's the easiest thing in the world. We'll go ahead and play down the Torchic, and then that way, we can just, you know, Mammoth Holler for the Blaziken, and then Pidgeot EX can grab us Rare Candy. But down goes Tadbulb, 600 damage, dude. That is a tad bit ridiculous. Like, that is funky. But... I ain't mad about it. So, we do get the Ultra Ball off the prizes, and they go into Wattrel. Let's see what they do, man. I feel bad they definitely didn't know how to play this deck, like, the best way. Or maybe this is all part of their plan, you know? I mean, because we're still tied in prizes. Oh, okay, they had a Carmine and a Superior Energy Retrieval in their hand, so they didn't want to get rid of it, is what it looks like. Yeah, our opponent's kind of dancing right now, because they played the Night Stretcher for the Tadbulb. They play the Pal Pad for the Carmine. And they still haven't used Kilowattrel's ability, so they're in a tight spot here, you know, and I don't see a way of them getting around it. And they do play Max Rod. Oh my god, they get back all this energy. I feel really bad because you know what would just screw them up right now is me Pidgeotting or quick searching for an Iono. Oh, I don't want to do it. I'm not going to do it to them because we are just going to go knockout, knockout, knockout. I just don't foresee Voltorb knocking out Mamoswine. It would need 15 energy right now? No, 16. They'd need 16 energy in play. And there is no way in hell they are getting all 16 energy in play. And they might only play 15 or even... If they did play 17 energy, I don't think they're getting there. Yep, our opponent just concedes. They... No, dude, I mean, Iono Belly Bolt is a really, really fun deck, but it just has a terrible, terrible Mamoswine matchup. Well, there you have it, dude. Mamoswine EX, bro. easily my favorite Pokemon in the format right now outside of Goldango. But I mean, that Mammoth Holler ability combined with Pidgeot EX's quick search, I mean, it just makes everything flow so smoothly. You can literally play that, you know, Torchic on your turn 2, and then once you get Mamoswine and Pidgeot set up, it's as easy as Mamoswine, search for Blaziken, Pidgeot, search for Rare Candy, and rock and roll. But yeah, I mean, the list isn't perfect, you know, and there are better decks out there, right? There are some faster decks, but all in all, man, I'm enjoying the hell out of it. I will be playing this a lot more often. And if you end up giving it a try, let me know your thoughts. But ladies and gentlemen, thank you so very much for watching. I wish you guys a very, very wonderful day. Peace.